Let's talk pre-point assessments. This is obviously a very exciting appointment, and if you're booking in for one, yay! We can't wait to see you. And it's a very important part of your ballet journey. It's a coveted thing to go on point, but it's also really important to do so safely. So before you book in, you want to make sure you're the right age. We don't put anyone younger than the age of 11 on point, and we prefer you to be closer to 12 or 12 years of age, but that depends on your ballet teacher and your studio. Then you want the all clear from your ballet teacher. So you want your ballet teacher to say, good, you're ready to go, book in your pre-point assessment. Then you generally want to try and do some form of preparation, so pre-point exercises, and generally your ballet teacher will give you those, but feel free to reach out to me if you're unsure about what that should entail. Then you're coming in for the assessment. It's very exciting. It's a 1 hour appointment because we want to be as thorough as possible and try and get as much done as possible. We look at the hips, the knees, your flexibility, your general strength, but then we also look at your foot strength. That's obviously the most important. Foot range of motion. So we need your foot to be able to point at least 170 degrees, but we actually prefer closer to 175, 180 because that's going to get you on point and that's going to make sure you do so safely. Next, we want to make sure the foot strength's in place. So we look at your big toes, your arches, your intrinsic foot strength, but then we also look at your extrinsic muscles, so the muscles on the outside of the feet. And this generally entails calf strengthening. So you want to make sure before your pre-point assessment, you're doing a lot of single leg heel raises and calf strength work. So we test that, we take a few things off, and we want to make sure that you're good to go, safe to go. And once you pass those things, you get a pre-point assessment certificate, which is very exciting, and you're good to go to book in your point shoes. But if you come in for the assessment and you have a little bit more to work on, don't be disheartened. That's part of the process, and that's going to give you an opportunity to strengthen up and make sure you can do it safely, because that's the most important thing. We don't want you injured when you're going on point. So important to make sure those things are in place so that you can safely do that. If we have a few things that we want you to work on, that's great. We identify those things and we get you strong. Review and retest to get you on point.